I mean, maybe two people might have had a bit of a romantic interlude, perhaps.
Maybe a punch card was involved?
Hanging out with the cast of Young and Hungry. It's so insane. We've been covering the show since it premiered. And to know that you're on season 5, do you feel like it's redundant, kind of pinching yourself like, wow, we're on season 5, or does it feel like you've been doing this for your whole lives?
Wow. No.
Well, yeah, I would say
pressure.
each year is different. You know, the first year you're like, wow, we're on this very new show and we hope it works and we hope it lasts. And then as the years go by, each year you're like, oh, we got renewed for another year. And then, you know, every year is different and every year is special.
And you kind of get into the character and into the groove. Like we know each other now.
Yeah.
Like I think the first season we really didn't know each other. You know, I didn't know, like I would push Rex now. You know, I wouldn't even think about it. But
like
before I was
no big deal.
Yeah, I mean, we're pretty comfortable. I know, you know, he'll ask me, you want something, Kim? I'm like, yeah. So there is we're comfortable. But I think, yeah, it went fast.
It did.
It went fast.
Time flies.
Yeah, my
like
son
no
was
one's
like
business.
2.5.
Yeah.
We've watched him grow up on the set. He's 6. And we were like, what is going on here?
I feel like you can really tell when you watch enough TV, like me, I'm an addict, when the chemistry is really palpable. What do you think is special about your guys' cast?
I think from the get-go, when they were casting the show, from our first table read, there was just innately something there. You know, everybody saw it. And I think when you have a writing staff like ours, it lends itself to that even more. So I think for the show to be successful, you have to have great characters. And I think you have to have a team of writers that lends itself to writing for great characters. And I'm proud to say that we have that on Young and Hungry. And I'm not sure if you heard, but we just got picked up for an additional 10 episodes in season 5.
What's up with that? That's
Yeah.
amazing.
So pretty cool stuff.
Now, the show premieres on March 13th, Monday. Great way to start the week, by the way, in my opinion. What are 3 things each of you could share that are like teases for this season or surprises or, I don't know, just anything kind of shocking or exciting that's coming up?
A squirrel.
I sing briefly in 2 separate
Yes.
episodes, and each time I sing, there's a completely different intent to why I'm singing.
The end of season 4, some crazy stuff went down. And so I'm assuming that at the top of season 5, we're going to be getting more developments or
What
perhaps
crazy stuff
something
are you
new.
referring to?
I don't know. I mean, maybe two people might have had a bit of a romantic interlude, perhaps.
Maybe a punch
I
card
don't
was
know.
involved?
I'm not sure. Josh, Gabby, maybe a little romance.
There was a little romance involved. There was a little best friends with benefiting going on.
So what are 3 things you can share with us or tease us with?
Okay, 3
some other
things.
answers we might be getting, like specific things.
Specific
morsels.
things. Josh meets his estranged dad.
Okay.
Josh meets his father. The punch card gets used up. No more punches left. And someone winds up in the hospital.
Ooh. Sounds like some drama and excitement.
Yeah, season 5, we kind of start to explore a new dynamic of the show. We start to see a new, the way the show evolved in a way we haven't seen before. Without giving too much away, I think season 5 finally answers the question of will they or won't they?
And we have some huge guest stars.
Including the legendary Betty White. I tweeted out to all of our Clevver followers, like, what do you guys want to know? First question that came in immediately. What was it like working with Betty White? I feel like everyone in Hollywood and not in Hollywood would love that opportunity. What was she really like to be around? I imagine just magical.
It was.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't work with her in the first episode she did with us, but I did in the second. And that was also the day that Carl Reiner was on set as
Yes.
well. So you have 2 legends.
my
It was
God.
it was crazy.
And, you know, the 2 of them are telling amazing stories about, you know, people you've only heard about. And you're like, wow,
And
you
you're
know.
just sitting there listening with your mouth open.
Yeah.
They're telling these
Like
it was like
old
the
Hollywood
old Hollywood
tales.
stories.
Yeah,
Yes,
and we literally would like go up to each other and say, "I can't believe this day. Is this really happening?" You know, it was
we took
crazy.
so many pictures, and she's so funny and she's so kind.
And so hardworking
Yes,
as
she's
well.
professional.
And we also got to work with her on her birthday.
Yes.
So
No way.
because she's an animal lover, it was like they had a petting zoo birthday.
Yes.
So there was a
Like
lynx,
llamas.
and there
There
was
was a lynx.
a porcupine,
And
there was
an
this
owl, a
owl,
blind
and then like
owl.
the blind owl.
And
And the blind owl was famous because there was a picture of the blind owl on Instagram or whatever, and someone
eye
said that
looks
when
like
you
the
look in the
galaxy.
eyes, it looks like you're
the
looking at the galaxy. So it's a famous owl.
Yeah.
And then there was a fox, and then the armadillo, that you took a video of.
Yes, armadillo was curled up into a hard ball, and we put it on the floor to see if it opened up, and he didn't. I think we had to tickle his stomach or something.
Yeah, and then it ran
And you
around.
must just be asking yourself, like, what is going on right now?
And I had never been to like a petting zoo birthday when I was growing up. It took going to a 95th birthday party
Oh
to,
my God.
to,
Casually
to pet
for Betty
some
White.
animals.
Hilarious.
So where do you go from here? Like, now that you've had Betty White on the show, who would you guys say is like your dream guest star?
I don't know, man.
my God.
I think we might have. Well, no, what were you gonna say?
I don't know. After Betty White, where do you go? I was like, what? LaToya Jackson.
Oh my
I
God.
was like, somebody.
Jackson.
Yeah.
Hey, we worked with her on Clevver recently, and she
Oh.
smells amazing.
Oh,
I'm just gonna throw that
goodness.
compliment
Yeah,
out there.
she's well. Yeah, she took me to tea once, and she wore a hat, and she's
Splendid.
such a lady.
Oh my
She's
goodness.
such a lady.
I think 3 years ago, RuPaul was on a show on the lot, and I like saw him at lunch,
Yes.
and I sort of like smiled at him.
Oh my gosh. Well,
Caroline Ray.
there you go.
Oh, with your friend, I
My
love
friend.
Caroline.
I love Caroline. She's so funny.
Put it out into the universe. It might happen. You guys tune in March 13th for the premiere of Young and Hungry. But wait, you guys, before you go, get more Clevver in your life by clicking that box over on the left to see the 17 best TV show crossover episodes, or click that box over on the right for the 7 weirdest TV and movie fan theories.